So, you like skins, right? Well, with this new Brawl Stars update, you're going to be getting free skins on the regular just for playing thanks to Bling. I've got all of that info, which not all of it is good. Plus, 2 new brawlers, Hank and Maisie. We got showdown changes that just might end teaming, stats on end screens, Meg rework, new skins, as well as some hidden balance changes. Anybody looking for a Shelly or Edgar buff? All that and much, much more coming to you right now. Now, of course, I'm going to be bringing you all of the official sneak peek update info the second Supercell lets me share it to you, so subscribe if you want to know all that. But for now, let's dive into the 2 brand new brawlers coming into the game. The first of the 2 is Maisie. She is the chromatic brawler of the season and completes the Star Park Cinema Trio with Buster and Fang. Now, she's a long-range brawler with a range similar to Gus and has 54 hit points at max level, so the same as Jean. Now, her main shot deals 1,920 damage for the most part, because it seems that if her shot reaches max range, it does just over 2,100 damage. However, it doesn't seem to scale the same way Piper's shot does, as we see her hit a shot up really close and it deals 1,920. And then at medium range, still the same. And even at longer range, it doesn't change. Only when it reaches the end of her shot. And it reaches the end of that shot kind of strange too, because the shot itself starts off slow, but then it ramps up in speed as it travels further. Now, for her super, she unleashes a water blast in a very large area around her, dealing significant damage and knocking other brawlers back. Overall, she looks like a pretty interesting brawler, but she isn't the only new brawler coming into the game. The other new brawler is an epic brawler named Hank. Now, Hank is a shrimp in a tank and is the next brawler joining the Deep Sea Trio with Otis. Hank has a short range, but the blast from his shot has a very large area of effect. The intriguing mechanic here is that when you hold his shot down, the shot area itself becomes larger and will continue to get larger until it reaches its max size. Now, from the Brawl Talk, it looks like it's going to take 3 seconds to reach full charge, and at that point, it's going to deal 2,200 damage. Although, if you fire it off very quickly, it still deals 1,800 damage, which admittedly is quite a bit for a brawler who has 9,000 hit points. I mean, if they would have just made it one more, it could have been
over 9,000!
Now, for his super, he fires off 6 fish torpedoes around him that go until they either hit a wall or they hit somebody, dealing 1,500 damage each. Personally, though, I find his super kind of boring, if I'm going to be honest, but the rest of the brawler does look really awesome, and I bet he will do well in the Hank 1v1 versus all brawlers video that I can't wait to show you, but yeah, I have to wait. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. So those are the new brawlers, but there's also a new currency called Bling. It's the currency that you're going to spend to buy cosmetic items in the game. Your star points are going to be converted into Bling when the update goes live, and this has a couple of ramifications, one of which I'm personally not a fan of. Your star points are going to convert in a 10-to-1 ratio, so let's say you have 20,000 star points. You're going to get 2,000 Bling when the update goes live. So far, so fine, but Bling can't buy you every skin in the game. You see, there's going to be different rarities of skins to help you differentiate between the different tiers and price levels of skins. The legendary and mythic skins like Mecha Crow, Bo, Mortis, as well as one of the new ones, Zeus Brock, can only be bought with gems. Furthermore, the color variations of these skins cannot be bought until you first buy the original skin. What that may mean for you is if, for instance, you've been saving up your star points for a gold Mecha Crow skin, and if you can't buy it before the update drops, you will never be able to get that skin unless you spend 299 gems to get the Mecha Crow, and you cannot get the color variation, the gold Mecha Crow, unless you buy the orange Mecha Crow first. And I gotta say, I'm not a fan. However, I do like the new cosmetic shop or catalog where you'll be able to spend all of this bling. No more waiting for that one special pin to drop. You can just choose to buy whichever one you want with your bling. Now, the best part about bling is that, according to Frank, the average non-Brawl Pass buying player will get around 8 epic skins a year just by playing regularly. And if you play more, or if you buy the Brawl Pass, that will go even higher. Now, you'll be able to get this bling from the Brawl Pass challenges, Power League, as well as Brawler Trophy Reset, which is also changing too. In the next update, the Trophy Reset will go back to being just 2 weeks long, but only your top 20 highest trophy brawlers above 500 trophies will get a reset. Now, instead of getting star points on the reset, you'll get Bling. So by playing more, pushing your brawlers higher, you're going to be getting more free cosmetics. However, one of the most interesting things to me in this update doesn't come during the game. It actually comes just afterwards. There will be a replay of the best play of the game, as well as you'll be able to see your stats after each match. Now, these stats include things like kills, deaths, as well as healing and damage done. Now, on the same screen, you're going to be able to give kudos to someone or, give them a thumbs up. I'm not sure if these kudos will give you anything extra or if it's just for fun, but I'll be sharing all that info with you very soon. They also mentioned that they've done some matchmaking changes as well as changed the way that the underdog system works. Now, you won't see at the start of the game if you're the underdog, but if you are and you end up losing, you're not going to lose any trophies for that. But if you win, you're still going to get those extra trophies. So it's just like a win for everybody, except for the people who lose. Then it's not really a win. It's just kind of a nothing. Now, some of you keen-eyed players out there might have noticed these things as well, but I spotted a couple balance changes in Brawl Talk. Now, the first one was when we got a glimpse of the new Edgar skin. He had 4,500 hit points instead of the 4,200 that he currently has in game. So it looks like that Edgar might be getting a health buff. And perhaps my eyes are deceiving me, but I'm pretty sure that Shelly is moving faster than ever. So I think that Shelly might be getting a movement speed buff as well, but it's honestly kind of hard to know for sure. That's what it looks like to me. What I am sure, however, is that Meg is getting a rework. Now Meg is going to start every game in her mech suit. Now, she's no longer going to have the health decay that she used to have, but she also has less hit points than before. Now, once she's knocked out of her suit, she's going to have to regain it again just like before. Or if she dies, well, she'll respawn once again in the mech suit. Now, we're going to have to see how this plays out, but at first glance, to me, this looks like a massive buff to Meg, who honestly probably needs it. She's been like the worst legendary for quite some time now. And speaking of legendary, the new environment is just that. It is the jungle environment and the home to the new season, Rumble in the Jungle. This is the home of Leon, Nita, and Bo, and I think it looks actually pretty great. From the Bruce statues to the waterfalls and even the crocodiles on the sides, the green overall lush look of it is pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited to play this one. I'm also really excited to play the new bounty. The win condition of bounty has slightly changed. Now, whatever team reaches 20 stars first will win the match, and if no team reaches that 20 stars, then it's just a game as normal, and whoever has the most stars at the end wins. And speaking of new games, the community voted and decided as a whole to bring back Volleyball. So in this next update, there's going to be a bunch of Volleyball to play, so I hope you like it. Bring your sandals and short. What do they play volleyball in? Now, I mentioned in the intro that there's going to be a new showdown change that might eliminate teaming. Well, here's what's happening. They're introducing a new temporary game mode called Ultimate Showdown. You know what? I think my voice needs to be more epic for that, editor. Could you just try it again? Make my voice bigger, like epic sounding. Okay, here we go. A brand new game mode called
Ultimate Showdown.
That's pretty good. Ultimate Showdown, you will no longer have a passive health regeneration. Now, there's going to still be, I'm assuming, normal healing like a Poco heal or Pam, that sort of stuff, but passively, you won't regenerate your health. You can, however, get some health back by killing other brawlers, and when they die, they're going to drop an item that is, well, it's a hot dog, and you eat the hot dog and you get health back. Makes total sense. I'll be interested to see how this plays out, but yeah.
Ultimate Showdown.
God, I sound so epic. Now, I'm going to be going over all of these in detail, including their rarities, which means their prices, release dates, the effects that they have. That's all going to be in my next video. But until then, here's a quick rundown of some of the new skins. On tier 70 of the Brawl Pass is going to be Jungle Queen Maisie. We also have Bananas Colt, who I'm going to be giving away some to some lucky subscribers in my next video, so you just might want to check that out. For the Power League skin, it's going to be Jaguar Spirit Meg, which I think this one actually looks really cool. Why does Meg get such cool skins? And she's been kind of trash for so long, and she always gets really cool skins. Well, maybe she's not going to be trash anymore. And a skin with some color variations is going to be Leopard Max, or as they said in Brawl Talk,
Leopard Max.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it.
Leopard.
But she is going to have a color variation called Panther Max, which they both look pretty cool. And Buster's getting a Crocodile Dundee skin. I gotta say, it looks pretty cool. But perhaps some of the coolest skins that are going to be coming are the mythic skins. The first one is Cerebus Tickhen. What's that one tickhead doing back there? Looks kind of weird. But hey, we got Ares Nanny and my favorite, Zeus Brock. This skin looks absolutely amazing. Definitely going to be buying that one and using code LEX, just like you should. Now, Jessie is getting some of her skins remodeled. Night Jessie, Shadow Knight Jessie, and Red Dragon Jessie are all getting remodels. And we have some other ones as well. We have this M skin for Golden Week, which I would attempt to pronounce the first part of it, but I'll be honest, I'd just butcher it and you guys would probably be mad at me. Harajuku? Is that what it is? Harajuku M's. Yeah, that's perfect pronunciation. You know it. Then we've got some cheap skins. All of these skins are only going to be 29 gems or the lowest tier of bling. We've got Goblin Carl, which I really like that one. Leon the Stray. Kaiju Buzz, harkening back to Robo City Rampage. Is that what it was? Blackbird Edgar. Bubblegum BB. We got Shark Tank Hank, where you can try to propose your deal to other sharks, I guess. That's what that does. And of course, lastly, but certainly not least, we've got Tech Maisie. And there you have it. That's the basic rundown of what's coming in the update. Come back tomorrow for all of the juicy details.